Okay, so what I want to talk about here is to try to, um, just try to say, basically to a lot of the um, fans that are perhaps most serious about my content. I mean, I can't believe there's that many because, like I said, I've only got 128 subscribers, but um, there'll probably be some of you that perhaps come to my videos a lot, maybe every day, and maybe you give me a like here and there, or you leave a comment, or you do. But basically, I've come to the conclusion that you people, you must be, you're probably in your 30s or 40s, and you're probably pretty good at programming. And what I'd like you to do is basically just not to come back, because I don't need hardcore fans at all. I mean, sure, you do need them when you're like below 20 subscribers, but now that I'm 128, I don't actually need you guys at all. So it'd be easier if you just left. And I'm not trying to say this. Well, I am kind of trying to say it in a horrible way, because ultimately you're probably very intelligent people who have just got nothing better to do. So, so I may as well be horrible about it. Just fuck off. I'm not interested in your invisible likes. I think it's these people that are doing the invisible likes and the, you know what, and keep in mind, of course, almost everything I said over the past few days, keep in mind, I know that, none of this will fucking happen. You dickheads will still do what you want. But I'm just telling you what my feelings are towards you people. Towards the people that have subscribed since the very beginning, fuck you. That's basically the message. Yeah, that really is the message, because I don't see the point of, because the reality is the people that would have subscribed first are going to be the ones that are, we've all been there with Minecraft, they're going to be the ones that are the most fucking rabid anyway. And then another group of people to tell to fuck off, people that just come to my videos and they're probably just part of like a circle, like a Reddit or 4chan or 2chan or Live Journal or MySpace or whatever it might be. I don't know what goes on with any of these fucking organisations anymore. They're weird places that I don't understand. It's not there's no such thing as a soapbox on a fucking internet. I mean, well, there is in terms of, for me, there's a personal soapbox if you just want to start slamming everything. But you can't seriously, but to actually have like those websites like fucking Reddit, that is weird shit. And those places are weird shit. Any of you go on Reddit and stuff like that, just don't even bother. If any of you just check, I tell you what, I check the FTB forums because I play FTB every day. There's no excuse for any of these general sites there to go on. It's one thing to check a forum because you do that stuff every day. If you do X, you check forum about X. Fair enough, but I don't want any of you people that go to those forums here either, because they're fucking annoying people, losers basically. And not that you're losers. You probably, I imagine probably a lot of you are quite wealthy, and a lot of you are part of this. Oh, I'm wealthy. I'm a programmer. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And you probably got this fucking holier than thou attitude, and just basically just being an arsehole all the time. But yeah, I don't need any of you people, and don't think that just because you were here since the beginning or something like that makes any difference to me. If anything, that makes me want you to fuck off more and quicker. So yeah, I think that covers all I really want to talk about. And seeing, as I've got my got some stuff coming up now. I'm just gonna go back to normal in the next videos, I think, and just like this whole section never happened. But like I say, this section was mainly for kind of really sort of, as my channel grows, I know there's going to be a lot of dickheads around, and I just need to, and I'll probably have to do this again if I'm being honest. I'll probably have to occasionally go out of my way just to tell the dickheads on my channel that they're dickheads, and to try to, and try and best as I can to make each individual person, because this is really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have a conversation with an individual arsehole who has done something negative on my profile. And that could be anything. That could be a like, a dislike. And keep in mind, a like is still negative. If you're, for instance, one of the important things I got, and I suppose when I do another video like this in the future, I'll think about some of the interesting dickhead behaviours that that certain individuals, and that's who exactly I'm talking towards. That one individual. Keep in mind, I'm not trying to say some of you or all of you. I'm talking to this. If you're seeing this as like a one-on-one with me telling you how it is, and that's how you should see it, because that's exactly how I'm trying to make it. Yeah. So for instance, if I had a video where I know there were no views on it, and I already had a like, and that kind of behaviour I did not like, because that's dickhead behaviour. And yeah, and similarly, like I say, I've had problems with Riker. He's left me offensive comments. Are you playing on creative mode? Yes, I am. Your whaler is broken. No. What do you say when someone says something like that? What a fucking dickhead. But yeah, I mean, I just really all I want is, I mean, I did consider doing things like doing subscriber calls and stuff like that. And I am to some extent aware of who were some of the earlier subscribers and who to try and get rid of. But yeah, I mean, but really, it's not necessarily the very earliest will be the worst. And it may be, and obviously when you get a lot of views, and you get, I mean, for example, Blood got 2,500 views or something, and most of those are not going to be subscribers. Probably most of the dickheads from there weren't subscribers. So, but then again, probably they do. Probably, I don't know. That's a question I wonder about. Is that even the case? I think if you're going to be a dickhead on my video, you're probably actually going to subscribe. A lot of people I sort of think they're saying, oh, well, I'm going to subscribe to this channel, but as payment, I'm going to be a dickhead. I think that is kind of how people are looking at it. But seriously, honestly, if you think, this guy doesn't want you on his channel, chances are I probably don't. I want mainstream and I want casuals. I want all casuals. I'm not interested in a serious debate about, I don't care about these freaky World of Warcraft faggots, basically. They're not me, yeah? I don't like World of Warcraft. That. And I was referring to peas there as well, by the way. But look. Because ultimately they're, a lot. I mean, a lot of them are ultimately a little bit overweight, and peas, they can be quite chubby when you put them in a pod. But anyway, so that was the dirty comparison I was making. I probably didn't even need to worry about that, but just in case. Yeah. But like I say, I'm going to go back to normal videos from now on. Just going to make my normal stuff content again. But just try to keep in mind, if you are one of the people that are, like heavily watching my content, I just prefer if you could just leave, honestly, because you're not the kind of person that I really want around. I'm not interested, The interest in Minecraft lays for me in more mainstream people coming into it, and that will help my viewer count. Nerds like you are not in a great enough number to be of any help to me. I'm only ever going to get as big as, say, like 1,000 subscribers in like 3 or 4 years, which is of no use to me. Yeah, really, that's what I'm saying. You guys are preventing me from having conversations with people that I actually want to have conversations with. I'm not interested in this conversation that we're having now. See, this is the thing. This is not an interesting conversation to me. Hating on you guys is not interesting to me. You guys are just nerds that have got nothing better to do and that are overweight and virgins. If you're an overweight virgin, why don't you go and watch, maybe you should watch other overweight virgins who can help you. Or, if you're, if you're very wealthy and you think, oh, I'm very wealthy, I've got nothing to do in my life, and let's be a dickhead to me, then why not consider being a dickhead to someone else? Because there's only certain kinds of people, yeah. And the advantage for me is that because I know exactly what kinds of people these are, I don't ever even need to bring, traditional, like, combat oriented methods into it. So that's the answer, really. And like I say, so if you are a bit, and honestly, I do worry about this. There's just wealthy people out there that have got nothing better to do with their lives than just be a dickhead. But yeah, I mean, just do it to someone else. Yeah, just do it to someone else. Because honestly, if you think, I'm not quite sure what exactly you think you're doing by being a dickhead to me just because you're wealthy. So let's address this issue now as well. Yeah, I mean, just basically just fuck off. If you think I mean, literally, it could be that you're just doing it for no reason. You just be, it's like, just randomly try and be mean to someone. Yeah, I mean, we'll put it this way: if you're rich, I'm sure you've got many options of things that you can do to be mean to people. So consider those options. I mean, what can I say, really? If you really just want to, if you just want to come at me, but understand that for a very, very long time today, I'm going to have to be, basically in full combat mode with you arseholes screwing me around. I'm not going to be focusing on a couple of nice comments because that would be a waste of my time. And because honestly, they're not going to come. Because you guys are leaving weird enough comments and dodgy enough, probably, and a lot of you don't play Minecraft at all. I mean, that's another problem. So yeah, so we basically got it down to this. You've got just people that are very wealthy and want to be an arsehole, people that don't play Minecraft and want to be an arsehole, and I don't know. Like I say though, I have to keep on thinking. Obviously, you've all got your different weird techniques, but yeah, until you people go away, I will have to focus on you basically. So, what can you say? That's all we have to do really. But that's it.